Quack, 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 quack.
Before we get into the nitty-gritty of this game, I gotta pay homage to Midway, a long-since-deceased developer. They specialized in arcade cabinets and helped Namco get the likes of Pac-Man and Galaga to the masses. They also helped Atari release Gauntlet Legends, which provided an escape for a young tag Annie Are You OK who would be caught in a dismal sports bar while different friends' dads were watching the game. They were also the core developer of some amazing classics such as Rampage, Hydro Thunder, and a little ditty not many people have heard of called Mortal Kombat. In the early 2000s, one Mr. Redstone owned 85% of Midway, worth roughly $70 million, and by 2008 he'd sold all of his shares for $100,000. Rest in peace, Midway. If your name is forgotten, you can rest easy knowing that your mark on gaming will last forever, regardless of whether or not the new gen of gamers know what an impact you've truly had. When I realized the soundtrack to this game, I didn't realize that I'd entered into a heaven space. Oh, it's so good. So if that doesn't amp you up for some wholesome hockey fun times, check your pulse, because you might just be the most foolish woman on the face of the planet. Hitz is the hockey extension of Blitz, which I got from the first wave of games released for the GameCube during Christmas times of 2001. It also came out for the PS2 and the OG Xbox, but I played it on the Cube. The game is set up with teams of 7, 6 rink ragers and a goalie. 3 men get benched while 3 others get to beat the shit out of the other team for 3 periods at 3 minutes a pop. Like Blitz in fashion, you get to check the other hockey boys whenever you darn well please, but if you start beating up on the little guy too much, their goon's gonna get off the bench and try and teach you a lesson. When you get in a fight, you better hope it's not with your all-star 9,000 shots a game MVP, because if he takes one too many pop shots to the brain, he's out for the rest of the game. Rough. To limit a team of bruisers just wrecking through another team's bench, you only get 3 fights per game. Fun objectives beyond just thrashing the other players is actually trying to move the puck into the other team's net, you know, playing hockey. Hit 2 goals in a row with the same guy who starts smoking. Any college kid worth their weight in student loan debt will let you know that this is called heating up. Score 1 more with the smoky brisket baller and he turns into a full-on flame NATO, colloquially known as on fire. He has now achieved his final form and he is basically Cell with all the androids in his butt, or more simply put, Bob Saget when he was hosting America's Funniest Home Videos, the wizard. If you manage to string together a few pass plays on the other Deke Dinguses ending in a slapshot goal, you've just done a one-timer. Do a one-timer 3 timers, you get team fire. Now the team's so hot, it's like they all just listened to my mixtape. No, it's over. This game can be easily placed into the wacky-zacky category of games, considering all of the head types, teams, and arenas you can unlock. The structure is simple, the style is engaging, and for a game that was meant to be built for both home console and the arcades, the franchise mode is really fun. You get to make your own team with your own jerseys and your own players. I made myself the Stay Gold Ponies, featuring classic stars such as Diddler, aka Slappy, whose only crime was peeing outside in nature like a man. Apparently that gets frowned upon in our society, especially when it's at a 7-year-old nephew's birthday party smack dab at high noon and the friendly fire splashes onto said birthday boy. Who knew those bushes were prime real estate for a game of hide and seek? Talk about wrong place, wrong time, and that's why we hired him. We believe in 4th chances. If you've never touched a Blitz or a Hitz or really any Midway Arcade game, I strongly suggest breaking out one of these old classics at your next party instead of Smash Bros or Mario Kart. Your friends may appreciate some nuanced goofiness, and it'll give you a reason to take a break from explaining why No Item's final destination isn't nearly as good as all Pokeball's Star Fox level. Also because I don't think I'm gonna hit another hockey game in this entire list.
1, 2, 3, triple deke.
Don't tell anyone it's like one of my favorite movies ever.